Got a tough one today. I've done some prep work. The 2x10s up there against this wall are there to keep these big ceiling joists up there that I'm about to cut down. 3, 4, 5 of them. Those last two over there closest to the end wall, the gable wall, are big. A little bit bigger than the other three, but they'll be about 15.5 feet long after I cut them off. I'm going to cut them at that end, right up here on top of the wall. They're just barely nailed in, so that once I cut this other end, I could just drop it, see what happens. And I've got a dirt floor down here, they could land on that. And so I put those blocks up. Put those 2x10s up just in case they were able to flip or fall over into that window over there, or anything else. And what I plan to do is cut the joist, lower it down onto my shoulder, and slide down. I've got a rope I'll tie off on the adjoining joists, or the joist right next to it, and that'll make it a lot easier for me. I've done them, there were a whole bunch all the way up down this house. I've done several of them without the rope, but once I tried the rope, it did feel a lot better, safety-wise. Safety. If I could get just 2 more inches on this ladder, oh, much better. Now I'm worried as I come down, whoa, the other end is just sitting on top of the wall. If it slides forward, the whole thing starts falling. So I try to give it a little nudge back. There you go. Raccoon tracks. On the dust side, or on the top side of that. In the dust, they're tracked. Anyway, I'll try to do it quickly. You won't see me cutting, you'll just see me when I bring it down off the ladder. Or when I fall off the ladder. I should have said that don't see any raccoon tracks. All right, I hope I don't hit the camera, but I'm going to drop this one like I did the other one. All right. So this will actually, I should have been doing it this way all along, putting the eye screw up there. I don't know if this one was necessary, but at least it keeps it, it won't slide off the end of the piece of wood, the joist right here. All right. Shit. Yeah. Man. That would have been ugly. Could have been ugly. If it came back and ran into me. Now, how could I have fixed that? Because that last one's going to be the bear. Oh. Hopefully that'll just ease on over, or just knock that down. Run into several things. Okay. That mess. Looks like it's about to become loose up there. If it were to fall in, I think we're good. Just run into that 2x10. But until then, you know, come to think of it, hope it doesn't run into the ladder. Ooh, looks like it wants to roll over. Roll on top of that ceiling joist on the other side. It might not have a choice. Yep, it won't let me move it. Whew. Not moving. Kind of scared to do the same thing with the last one, having it fall back at me. I think I've got another. I don't have a choice. It's gonna hit that, but that probably won't stop it. Okay. Oh, I'm hitting that thing. Yeah. All right. That was awesome. Worked exactly as I intended. Look at that. Oh, I'm glad I'll be able to get that out of there. So each one of these, I got 5 of them to clean up. You see that covered with nails. It's got the stripe sign of what was it, lattice and plaster, or whatever you call it. They put that plaster on, and look at all those nails all the way up. just 100 nails, probably more than 100 on each one of these, and I'm going to pull each one of them out. And this one, since I was going on and on about how big it was, this is 5 inches and 4 1/4. So that's a big boy. And this is actually 4 1/4 this way by 3, 4 by 4. They're all different sizes because so you can imagine what people were going through. No standards. Or I don't know where they get the wood from back then. But, so this one's over 5 inches by 3 and something. Anyway, I am so glad to have those out of the way.